Hello and welcome to Victor Shamaki. It's been a while. I noticed and realized that most research student has difficulty in time of arranging their table of contents after they have done all this to it that, and they've done the research. But when it comes to bringing out their table of content, it becomes an issue. So today I'm going to break that down in this short video. So first and foremost, while you are writing your research, what you need to do is to focus on uh, making some arrangement from the beginning, following your guideline. You must have a guideline to which you are following and doing your research. So first you see tier one, which is your introduction and your chapter title are actually tier one. So you make sure that they are on tier one. So you come to style. This some people's own is already here, but me is hidden inside here. So if I click on this tier one, now you see that it just make arrange, but that is not how it used to be. It's because I saved it. So once you come here, you right click on the tier one and you click on modify. All right. So on modify now, you make sure that your formatting is on Times New Roman. Then your font size is 12. It's bold, and you come down here and make sure it is centralized. So that's why you see if I do that, it will go back this side, but it should be centralized like this. So you come down and click on update table automatically. Then you click on OK. So you'll see this will be done. All right. And next you need to check your line spacing. It should be 2.0. Okay. So now this is tier 2, that is your background to the study. So it also has a way you should. You see now they are having a dotted line here. Now what you need to do is to also go back and you see a heading 2 or tier 2 anyone. So you also right click, modify, and then you make sure they are in this bold. But this time you're not centralizing, you're putting it by this side. Alright? Okay. So you also update table automatically. So when you come down, you see then the general text should be justify, Ctrl J, or you click on this and then you justify that. Alright, make sure that everything is on 2. And then also make some other checks and all of that. Okay. Now, if we move down, we have statement of research problem. So once we come, we just click on what? Heading 2. So you do this for all your heading 2. So we have another heading 2. We do the same thing, heading 2. Now we have heading 3, which is another change. So you select it, come to this and go toward heading 3. Do the same thing, right click, modify. You make all the necessary adjustments, make sure it is by this side. Alright, it's only your heading 1 that is on the center, bold. So when you see heading 3, you just check heading 3. This is heading 2, you check heading 2. And you continue throughout your research work. Heading 2, heading 2, this is heading 3, heading 3, heading 3. So you see I've done that for all my work. Okay, so I've done that from here. You can see that all of them have been done. Now on chapter 2, it's showing heading 1, so I'm just going to click this. Oh, it's like that mistake I made affected even up here. Oh, sorry. So we'll make this, and then let's adjust this. Okay. Alright, so I just made a Ctrl A and it affected everything. So let's go down to the chapter 2 and make other necessary adjustment.
Hello, welcome back. Assalamu alaikum. Today I will try to show you how
So
we
the
can take
introduction, you do the same
the
thing.
full backup and the
Is all of
transactional log
these
backup
you just
and to shrink the
select
log
out all
file
of them as you number them
in the SQL
2.1,
server.
2.9. Select all of
So
them like that.
definitely it will help to
Now
resolve low storage issue.
this one,
So let's get started.
there is also heading 4, which
First
is
of
why
all,
I
you need
am
to log
going
into the
down to
SQL server
through the work to
by
show you
using
how
your
heading 4 on
system admin
this heading
account.
3.
And
Excuse me.
in my case, I just like to show you which version of the SQL server I am
You see
using
I've
right
selected
now.
all of that. You see with
And
this
in your
shows
case,
that if I
if you
do
know,
this,
it's
it's
well.
going
If
to
you
close
don't
over
know, just
everything, alright?
do the
So
following
you just
steps.
make sure that you
Just click on
select
new
out, pick
query
out from
and
beginning
write this
to the
command
end
and
of
then
your work.
execute. Then you
Select out
can
the
know
necessary
that which version of
headings
SQL
or the
server
tier
you are
it
using.
belongs to. Okay.
In my case,
So I'm
I
not
would
seeing
like
the
to
heading 4,
reduce
but I'm just going to
the
use one
log
here
file
as have an
size
example.
of this database
Heading
GIS
3.
v12
Okay, see heading
underscore
4.
fiber.
Now in heading 4 case,
And
heading
in
4
order
is
to do
usually
that,
in
I
italics
have to
form,
follow
which
three
is this,
steps. First of
which you
all,
still
I
have to
need to take
modify.
the full backup of
Now
the database,
it's
and then the
italics, it's not bold,
transactional
and
log
it still
backup
refers
of
to
the
one, and then
database,
every
and
other
at
thing
the
is the
end,
same. You
I
update
have to
table
shrink the log
automatically.
file.
So once you've done all of
So
this
first of all, we
to
need to right click on the
your
desired
end of
database,
research,
and we
you've
need
done
to
all
select
of
new
that.
query,
Now you see I've done
and
that
then we have
to
to write this
my
query
chapter
backup
3.
database, and in the brackets we need to write the
I've
exact
been able to
database
select
name,
out everything that
and
I
to disk
need.
is equal to n. Here we
Okay,
need
but
to
chapter 3 has that same.
name
So
the
let's return
location
it.
where we have
So
to
you see that
save
all of them
the backup
has.
file.
So I've
In my
not done this
case,
for
I
this.
am
So I'm just
using
going
M
to
drive of the
uh,
SQL server, and
select
this folder
heading
apps
2 for it. You
qlp02,
see
which you
this
can
one
see
too.
here in the
Heading
query, and
2.
backslash, and then you have to write the
This one is
database
heading 3 selected.
name and underscore whatever you want.
Heading
In my
3
case, I
selected.
just
Heading 2
mentioned
selected.
underscore
So
full
the rest have all the
today's
selections.
date
Okay.
dot
So
bak,
now
and
how do
then
we bring
the rest
out
of the
our
query, and here
table
in the
of
name
content?
is
So
equal
all
to
I need
n
to
comma
do is
database name
to
GIS v12 underscore fiber,
yeah,
and
so
the
then this
minus
become
sign.
2 because
We
I
need to
already
write
created
full
this from day
database
one.
backup,
So if you see I already break out the line.
and then
Okay, so
you
here is
need to
starting
close
from
it, and
1,
then comma, and you
whereas
need to
this
write
one
the
is
rest
starting
of
on
the
2. So on top
query,
of this
and
place
then you have to
I'm just
select it
going to come to
and press
insert,
execute,
and
and you can see in the specified folder click on the database to write
sorry, not
another
insert
query in this
references,
database.
then I'll go to table of content.
Now we have to
Okay, so on
perform
table of
step 2.
content, you look
So
at the
we have to
table,
write this
which
query
one do you
backup
want?
log,
So we have an
and in the
automatic
brackets
table 1,
database
automatic
name,
table 2, then we have
and
manual table.
exactly the rest
I've
of the
not tried
things
this
we
before,
need to
but I
see it
believe you
and
could get
write.
more table
And
on
here I
this
have to
site
mention
on their
underscore
website.
1,
You can also customize your table, you can
because
also
in
remove,
order to shrink
but
the
we're
log
interested in
files,
putting
we
either
may
heading 1
need
or heading
to
2. So I like
take the
heading 2 because it has
transactional
table of content.
log backup
I'm just going to
second
click
time.
on it,
That's why I have
and
mentioned here underscore
voila,
1.
the
If I need
table
second
has
time, I will
been
mention
created.
underscore 2.
Now that's not all,
So you need to
you still
select
have to
this
make
query
one or
and
two
execute.
adjustments. So like this table of
And after
content,
having
we'll come back to home tab,
successfully
then we're
execution
going
of
to
the
click
query, you
on
can see that in the specified
going to
folder,
click on
the
this
transactional
style and
log
return it to
backup
1.
has been taken
Well,
successfully.
let's just, it's not working there, so let's just
Again, we have to close
work with
this
this
query. We
and
need to refresh
work
the
with this.
database.
Okay,
And now
so we'll
it's
make it
time to do the
12,
last step
not,
to
then we'll make
shrink
it
the database
black,
log file.
so
So we
automatic.
need to right click on the
Now
database,
here's what we'll do
tasks,
with this.
shrink
This will not have
files.
name, the
And the
very one
important
will
thing
not
here,
have
we need
name,
to
so
change
just
the file type from data to log. By default, it will
select
be
here
data,
and click
but we need to change
select.
it to log, and then click
So you just
OK.
make this so that this will
And
be
you need to
our
go to the
uh,
again to the log file
chapter
location which I
1.
have
You do
shown
the same thing
earlier.
with chapter 2.
If you will see that the log file still remains same, means not shrinked, no difference in the file size.
So you
We
make
need to
it
repeat the transactional
centralized
log backup
also.
step again. Means
Then
step
we
number
do
2,
the
we
same
have to
thing
repeat
to
it
our
again.
chapter 3.
And here we have to mention underscore 2 this time. It means we are
So
taking
you see,
second time the transactional log backup.
it's looking more like it, right?
So again, we need
So
to right
the
click on the
references
database,
also
new query,
is
and we have to
centralized
write
also. Basically,
again the
this is
same
how you bring
transactional
out your
log
table
backup
of content, do
query,
some
but
editing
we need
that
to change
fits
here
the
underscore
style of the
to
school you are
select this
studying.
query and
So I
execute.
believe this is going to be of
And
help
in
to
the
you in one way or
specified
the other.
mentioned folder,
Instead
you can
of
see that we have
allowing our
taken
coffee people to
successfully the
take
second
some
time
change from you.
transactional
So
log
you can
backup.
just sit down and get this done
Again, we
yourself.
need
So
to close
thank
this
you for
query
watching this
window,
video.
refresh the
Hope this
database,
helped you in any way in your research.
and again we
For
will
now, bye bye.
do the same steps of shrinking